Hey, hello everybody. My name is Shay. I'm with the Tallo product team, and we wanted to give you a quick tour of our brand new feature set on Tallo for our talent users called the Career Navigator. It's a really exciting feature we just released. We're super stoked about it, and we think it's going to be a great asset to our users as they go through their career exploration journey on Tallo and trying to find out something that matches their passion and purpose. So I wanted to welcome you to Talos Career Navigator, where it puts the user in the driver's seat and allows them to discover what ignites their passion by allowing them to dive into interactive career hubs. They can explore tons of in-demand careers, almost 1,900 of them organized into 24 different career hubs, and also use that information to build their dream path towards what they'd like to do and save their favorites along the way to make sure that they are finding what they need and they can go back to it and revisit it as needed. So I wanted to start here at the Career Navigator main page. So how do you get here? So when you log into your Tallo account, you're going to see a new tab in the main navigation called Career Navigator. Just click that, you'll be taken right to the main Career Navigator page, and you'll be able to get started. You can also navigate to the Career Navigator from the Explore page. So there's two different areas to get to the Career Navigator. So when you come up here, you're going to see a few cool things. So let's just start at the very top. So this is a great place where you can start your career exploration. But if there's something in specific that you're looking for, a particular career, maybe graphic design, maybe landscape architecture, any kind of engineering, you can start searching for them right here, where we'll take you right to the relevant matches. But we'll talk more about that later. Also, as I mentioned in my words before, you're going to be able to save particular careers that you find interesting, and when you do, they're going to populate in the My Career section, which can be found here. So if you ever want to go to careers you saved, you just click My Careers at the top of the main nav. And then also we have a really cool assessment that is going to ask you a few questions so we can understand what your career vibe is. And this is really understanding what your personality is. And then what we want to do is showcase you careers and industries that are really the best fit for your personality and vibe. So we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Just know that that's how you access your assessment and also your assessment results. And also, what's really cool about the Career Navigator is that you can look at all the information at a nationwide level in the United States. But if you wanted to drill down into areas that maybe you live in, or maybe areas you're interested in living in, you can actually change the location for the Career Navigator, and all the information and data that you see in front of you will actually be geo-specific to the location that you've chosen. So right now we have United States as the default, where you can see the information based on the entire country. But if you wanted to say, hey, I want to see all this information based on maybe where I live, let's say Atlanta, Georgia, you can type in Atlanta. And then what you're going to see is the matches based on the metropolitan area. You can also add locations based on state. So if you're maybe interested in living in California, for example, you can see what the career information is related to the state. You can even drill down to the county level within states. So in this case, we're going to choose Atlanta, Georgia, and click Save. So now that is the location that is driving the Career Navigator info, and we can change this at any time, but we're going to leave it at Atlanta for now. So let's talk about the main Career Navigator main page. So what we've done is we've organized almost 1,900 different careers into 24 respective career hubs. Okay. So at the very top, you're going to see highlighted career hubs. We like to focus on business, healthcare, technology, and manufacturing. And what you can see in these cards are the highest paying careers in that specific hub. You can also go ahead and visit that hub and learn more about the manufacturing industry. You can see how many careers are associated with manufacturing and also how many real-time jobs are on Tallo related to the manufacturing industry. You also see add to my interest button. So what this does is if you click this, it'll actually add manufacturing in this case to your profile as an interest. So if there's any talent seekers on the platform or employers that are looking for talent that's interested in manufacturing, you've already added it to your profile and you can get seen by them. So as we scroll down, you're going to see that we've collected our different 24 hubs into 4 collections. We have hubs for innovators and creators. We have hubs for helpers and healers, builders and doers, and strategists and organizers. So we wanted to make sure that this is something that you could easily understand and really kind of relate to. I know I wish I could have had something like this when I was younger. But this is a way you can start easily exploring different hubs based on what you innately feel about yourself and what you know about yourself. So let's say you wanted to explore a hub. Let's check out the engineering hub within the Innovators and Creators collection. So we can click on that. So now what we're looking at is a hub page. So this is everything to do with the engineering industry, right? And so you can see the top level information about careers in engineering. You can view all careers in engineering. If you click here, that'll take you to the career search page and filter out all the engineering careers for you. And also, we've curated some video content that is allowing folks to share more about their experiences and understandings and things like that around the realm of engineering in this case. And if you just click on any of these buttons, these are curated from TikTok. They will start playing for you, and you can learn and gain another perspective regarding what is going on in the world of TikTok. And there we go. So you can check out those videos, and every hub page has a curation of TikTok videos that you guys can check out. As we scroll down, we've got different sections here. So we first show the fastest growing careers in engineering. So we're looking at this as a percentage growth over a number of years to give you a better idea of like the outlook of that particular career in engineering. This is going to be based on the demand of the specific career. So you know there's going to be jobs available. So you can see here that there's a 53% growth in a career called sustainability specialist, which sounds pretty interesting to me. We should check that out later. And again, I want to point out that all the information you're seeing is based on the location I chose. So if you recall, we said we want to see all the information in the Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Alpharetta, Georgia area, essentially the metropolitan area around Atlanta. Now, if money is what you care about, then we have the highest paying careers in engineering. So this is organized by the most pay. As you can see here, a VP of engineering makes around $185,000 a year, followed by director of engineering and electrical engineering manager. So if pay is really what you care about, that's the top of your list, then these would be the careers you want to check out in engineering. And then you can also see the top forums in engineering. Now, you may be familiar with the Tallo community, which can be accessible through the main navigation here. You also may be familiar with it in your homepage through the community feed. So these are top forums that have been tagged with the engineering category. So you can actually see what others like you on Tallo are talking about when it comes to engineering and things like that. And you can join the discussion there. And you can also see jobs on Tallo right now related to engineering, in this case, that are located in the Atlanta metropolitan area. And then finally, you can see promoted companies in engineering. So we have talent seekers from across the country that use Tallo to find talent and to engage with them to share their opportunities. And these are companies right now on Tallo that have said, hey, we are in the engineering industry and we were looking for talent interested in engineering. So you can check out their profiles and see what they're all about. So let's go back up to the fastest growing careers in engineering. So you can see here in the cards, there's three things you can do. So you can add. And what this is doing, if I click add, is it's actually added the career to your Tallo profile. So again, sharing that, hey, I'm interested in this career, and it's going to be added to your profile so talent seekers can actually see that about you. And this can be updated at any time, by the way. And this is also added sustainability specialist to your My Career section. So this is in effect saving this career so you can check it out later. The second here is compare. We are currently building out a new feature that's going to allow you to compare up to 3 different careers and see them stacked up side by side. This is not ready quite yet, but we're going to be releasing this very soon, so stay tuned. And then finally, the details page. So if you wanted to learn more about a particular career you're interested in, just click details. So sustainability specialist sounds pretty cool. Let's check that out. Okay, so this is the career details page for sustainability specialist. As you can see, you can still add this to your careers if it's something that you're interested in, and that'll populate in the My Career section at the top of your screen. And it's divided into 4 different sections. We have an overview, jobs, skills, and finally related careers. So let's go over each one individually. So this is the overview for sustainability specialist. At the very top, we have the quick facts. And again, this is data related to the location that we've chosen. If you ever want to change the location and get different data, you can always go up here and change it. But the median salary for a sustainability specialist in the Atlanta metropolitan area is almost $85,000 with a projected 10-year growth of 53%. That's pretty big, y'all. So this may be something you're interested in. We also want to share the most common education takes to attain this career. In this case, a bachelor's degree is most common. And then also I have an assessment match of 55%. This is driven based on the assessment quiz that I took in the My Assessment page. I'm going to show you that in a little bit, but just know that when you take that assessment, you're going to be able to see how well your career vibe and personality match up with sustainability specialists. So while I may be interested in the salary and the projected 10-year growth is piquing my interest, if I'm only a 55% match, this may be something I'm hesitant about, but it's definitely something good to know that it's, hey, it's matching my personality and vibe. The second card is what they do. So this is sharing the who, what, when, where, and why of the sustainability specialist. We're sharing a little overview, core tasks, things like that, so you can get a better idea of what this career is all about. The next section is what to expect as a sustainability specialist. So these are the things that you should be thinking about if this is a career that you're interested in. The first thing you should know is that you should probably earn a bachelor's degree because 76% of people achieve this level of education to get this career. You also need to gain skills and experience related to this career. And if you click here, it's going to take you to the courses section of Tallo, where you can see different courses that are related to skills that you could build to become a sustainability specialist. And then finally, it's the final mile, landing a job and becoming a sustainability specialist and getting hired. You can see exactly how many openings there are in Atlanta, Georgia. You can also go back to the hub. It's in the engineering hub. So if you wanted to go back and check out more careers within the engineering hub, you can quickly do that. And then finally, we have this really cool section called career progression. Okay. So this is an interactive way to explore careers related to the one you selected. In this case, sustainability specialist. And what you can see are the careers that feed into the currently selected career and then the next step careers. So this is basically, hey, these are the most common careers that you would do first. And when you get promoted, or you change, or you move up in the hierarchy, then can become a sustainability specialist, and then you can see what's next, right? So you can kind of see the career progression and career path here. And what's cool is you can see the amount the amount changes that you can earn, as well as how much education it needs. Is it the same education or is it less education? So for example, if I started my career as an energy efficient specialist, it needs less education than a sustainability specialist. And so if I became a sustainability specialist, I could then look at my next step careers. And based on what I'm seeing, I would probably want to go for being a chief sustainability officer because I can make an increase of $87,000, right? However, it would take more education. So I need to keep that in mind. But if I want to move to be a strategic planner and analyst, that's a 21,000 pay bump, and that's the same education. So I don't have to go after more education, and I can get $21,000 more in earnings. So this is a really cool thing that you can explore, and every single career page has one. And if you want to check out the related careers in both previous step and next step, you can just click on any one of them, and it'll take you right to that career page. And you can also see a hover state over each one of them, giving you a similarity score based on the selected career, the mean salary it will earn, the salary difference, and then also the advancement movement. So that's a career details page with the overview. Now let's go to jobs. So this is showcasing all the jobs that are on Tallo that are related to being a sustainability specialist. So you can see that there are 25 currently in the Atlanta area. And then you can check out the pay range. So this is the spread of salaries within a particular career. And you can see that within sustainability specialists, you can see that 10% of jobs advertised are at 57 or 58. 10% of jobs advertised are in six figures, and then the median is right in the middle at 76. So that's probably what to expect is to get paid in Atlanta to be a sustainability specialist. You can view this, Daniel. You can view this data annually, or if you want to view it weekly, that's something you can more easily digest. You can do that. You can also see the job growth. So this is showing an overall increase or decrease in the number of people working in this career. And if you hover over each one, you can see that, like say in 2 years, there's a 10.44% projected growth with 14,000 jobs increasing in the 2 years, and then 3 years, well, 5 years, and then ultimately 10 years. So this is a great way to understand what the job growth is for this particular career to see if it's a good bet to get into or not. And then you can see jobs posted in the last year that are related to sustainability specialist, as well as the top companies in Atlanta that are hiring sustainability specialists. So you can see Deloitte is at the top of the list. That is a consulting firm. UPS, CBRE, and Disability Solutions. So these are the top employers in Atlanta that are hiring sustainability specialists right now. And again, if you want to get different data, you can change the location and see how that changes based on the career that you've chosen. Let's go check out the skills tab. So this is to help you better understand what skills you need to have the best chance to achieve this career. So we break it down in three different areas: specialized, common, and software. So specialized skills are things like project management, sustainability initiatives, data analysis. So these are things a bit more specialized and a bit more technical. And you can understand what each one is and how many job postings that have required, say, project management. It looks like project management has been the top requested skill for this particular career. And if you click on any one of them, you can learn a bit more about what this skill is. And if you click on common, these are more of those soft skills, right? These are things employers are looking for regarding communication, problem solving, research, leadership, things like that. And then finally, we break down software skills. So there may be some technical software skills that are related to this career, and we want to be able to show you what the top ones are. And in this case, to be a sustainability specialist, there's a lot of requests for Microsoft Office proficiency, Excel proficiency, and PowerPoint proficiency. So again, you can click on any one of these chevron tabs and learn more. You can also see an education breakdown. So this is giving you an idea of the percentage of education levels that are being attained for this career. So as you can see, the bachelor's degrees at 76%, master's degrees at 31%, PhDs at 5%, and 2% for high school or associate's degree, respectively. So in order to be a sustainability specialist, it's probably a good idea to go to college and get a degree. So the final tab is related careers. We are not quite done with this one yet. Again, it's another feature that we're excited to release, and that'll be coming soon. Okay, so we've gone through the career hubs. We've gone to the career detail page. Let's go check out the assessment section. So when you take the assessment, it's going to have you take a 60-question quiz. Let me show you what that looks like. And you can start here, click Let's Go. You'll answer 60 quick questions. It doesn't take that long to complete. And we take this information and share with you what your career vibe is. So once you complete that assessment, it's going to give you your results. So for me, my career vibe is 60% artistic, 60% social, 50% realistic. That pretty much matches up with my personality. I think this is a good fit. And if I click read more, I can get a better understanding of what that means if you're saying I'm 60% artistic. So you can learn more about these different vibes. So then from there, you can see the top 3 career hubs for you based on your career vibe. In this case, it's saying, hey, you really should check out the education hub because from a personality standpoint, this is a home run for you. So you can check that out. You can check the top 3. Social services and human resources are number 2 and 3 for me. And then you can see how well you're matching up with the other career hubs. So you can see here, I'm a 74% match for performing arts, which is really interesting to me because I always knew I like to act and things like that and have fun there. So that's really cool to see. I never really considered that. And you can scroll down here and see your percent match for your assessment results. Okay, the final thing I want to show you is the search functionality. So again, you're exploring, you're having a good time, you're learning a whole lot, giving you a ton of great information. But let's say you were laser focused on something you knew you wanted to do. I used to be really interested in landscape architecture. So let's just go ahead and type in landscape architect and see what we can find. So there it is in the results. I can click search. So instead of exploring, I can go right to the source. So here, this is the search results page in the Career Navigator. And as you can see, Landscape Architect is right here, where I can again go and add to my interest, go to the detail page if I need to, and learn more in kind of this quick view. I can continue my search here, right? So I can search for different careers based on the main industry hubs. Or if I can drop down, if I want to drill down a little bit, these are different pathways within the hubs that I can explore. And then I can see the careers that are within these different hubs. You can also sort by earning potential. So again, if this is something that is on the top of your list as choosing a career, you can choose an earning potential and see all the careers matching that way. And then finally, education level. So you can see all the careers out there that are based on the level of education you may be planning to attain. So if you want to see all careers that only require an associate's degree, you can click on that and then see all the career results. So finally, if I want to go view my careers, there's two things I can do. I can always click my careers at the top of the main navigation, or if I'm in the search here, I can just toggle on my careers. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, we saved sustainability specialist earlier in the demo. It is saved in my careers, and I can always go back to this, remove it, add it as needed. This is just a great way to collect all the careers I'm interested in and go back and revisit. So everyone, this is the Career Navigator. We're super excited about it. Go log in, check it out. Let us know what you think. We would love feedback to make it better for you. We're always looking for ways to improve. And we had a lot of fun today. We appreciate you. And again, my name is Shay, product manager with Tallo, and we'll see you again soon.